This morning on The Blend, we have with us John Yolacki, who is the owner of Horizen Hydroponics. John, thanks so much for taking time out. The first question is, what is hydroponics?
Well, thank you for having me, Bob. Hydroponics, what it boils down to is soilless gardening. So we're taking the soil or the dirt out of the gardening situation and replacing it with fertilizers in the water that the plants can take up immediately.
Interesting. Okay, so what sets Horizen Hydroponics up differently than other growth stores?
Well, Horizen Hydroponics, we are celebrating over 20 years in business. We have a finely tuned staff that is well trained, ready to answer any of your questions. We have a wide product selection of the national brands that people are expecting to see. And we have the knowledge to be able to counsel anybody from a beginner to a professional.
Do you sell other garden supplies as well, John?
We do. We do sell soils and other amendments that are beneficial to the soils, bacteria and fungus that help improve soil quality and make a more natural living soil.
So, I've been interested in starting a small garden myself, and I'm wondering what the cost to get involved in something like that might be.
Well, there's definitely a wide range of costs, but for a small setup, around $200 is something that you could expect, which we feel is not necessarily something that would break a bank, but it is something that would allow you to get a start and understand how plants grow and become successful and hopefully encourage to expand your garden at that point.
So if somebody comes into Horizen Hydroponics, what can they expect to see? What can they expect the experience to be like?
Well, first they're going to be greeted by one of our friendly staff, and they're going to have a small conversation just to see how the customer can be served best. And then our staff will take their expert knowledge and help hone them in on the products that they're looking for to make sure that they are successful when they go out and plant their first seed. So
Yeah.
we also bring in vendors, product vendors that have more knowledge on their specific products. We also bring in seed vendors, and we try and create a community for people to share and understand and grow.
John, I bet you're really busy right now because I know with COVID happening, people are kind of doing things a little bit differently and gardening and things that they haven't necessarily done in the past.
Most definitely. Once COVID kicked off, this spring was an amazing spring for us. I must say it seemed like everybody wanted to plant something. So there has
Absolutely.
been some beautiful major gardens going on this year, and we are just now starting to get into the bloom season. So there's going to be a lot of produce and flowers ripening right now. And so people should expect a bountiful harvest. It's been a good fall.